we'll go through that. So, welcome back. Now, this is week 4. Can y'all believe that? Week 4, one more week left. But now, tonight, we pretty much discussed what S's and E's and LP's and the whole alphabet, you know? So, tonight, and I'm not really going to recap, but if y'all need a recap, y'all let me know, we will, okay? So, this week's reading is going to be more about fine-tuning the plan to fit our specific needs, okay? And circumstances that are in our life. And really taking time to make it your own plan, okay? Make it your own journey that suits you. Whether you're a driver pursuit like me or a artist purist, I don't know anybody, but I know they're out there. Whether you live on a tiny budget or constantly on the go and press for time, THM Mama can work for you. I love the fact that the sisters understand that we all have different caloric needs. Every one of us in here has different caloric needs. According to what season we're in. Like Taylor, her caloric needs are going to be different from what mine are. And quite possibly Jerry's is different from mine. We're all going to be different, so we can work it according to what we need in our life at this particular time. A pregnant mother will need a different caloric need as well than a man will. Or that I need. Men definitely need higher caloric load as well as a nursing mama or a mother that is pregnant. We are giving guidelines, but that is just that. There are guidelines to fit the plan according to what we need at that particular time. At first you may rely on a preset menus, but after you have mastered the idea of what S and E's are, you're soon going to be working this plan with confidence. You won't have to worry about is this an E or is this an F. You'll just know because you know these numbers. Because these are the tools you're going to use for the rest of your true healthy mama journey. You'll be able to go into stores and you can, pick out meals. You don't even have to have a menu if you don't want to. You don't have to have a shopping list if you don't want to. And like me, you got your phone, you can look at it 3 years ago. Okay, this is what I need. You may go into the grocery store and say, Lord, I sure do want a low-fat meal. What is that? That's our E-meal, isn't it? So you go in there, you got to pick up a lean meat, whether it's chicken, ground beef. You go in there and you pick that up. What else goes with an E? You can have your vegetables, your non-starchy vegetables. What else can you have? You can have potatoes, about a half potato, if it's the golden potato, a sweet potato, a small sweet potato. You can have up to 3/4 of a cup of quinoa, brown rice. These are the tools you have learned. You go into the first store and you pick them up. You've already got your spices in your shelf. You probably don't have to pick those up, but if you're out, you'll pick up those too. So voila, you have just picked up your E-meal. Just that fast and just that easy. You knew what you were doing. And that's just the way it is. You're going to know what you're doing because you have studied these tools and you know the numbers. They're up here now. Maybe you're not the one that likes to wing it. That's okay too. You can make it out a weekly menu if you need to. There are plenty of examples online. There are plenty of examples in the cookbook for E-meals, F-meals, your fuel pools, your crossovers. There's plenty of them to go to. Before you start purchasing any ingredients though, I do suggest you compare prices though. Y'all know how each department store or sometimes I buy my stuff at TJ Maxx, sometimes I buy my stuff at Big Lots. You can find this stuff anywhere. So do compare prices. Let's see. So take your time and enjoy new food options that are available to you. I love to go in there and see what new stuff they have. I love to go into, what is it? Sometimes Ross's will have different things that will fit your plan. What is the other one I'm going to think of? There in Pace. But TJ Maxx is one of them. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. You go anywhere and look for this stuff. So those are the 3 bloggers I was telling you about that's on the front of the note sheets. And then also the Trim Healthy Mama recipe is, you can go to it. The TrimHealthyMama.com recipe store. You don't have to be super organized, but a little planning can go a long way. Planning can help you achieve your goal. I do not plan weeks in advance. I just plan for me just enough the days I'm going to cook. And I may or may not prep. And I'm not going to keep, I'm not going to prep. But if you like to prep, it's a really good thing to do. I'm not a prep. It seems a little bit overwhelming, the aspect. But I know it saves you time, and I know it's going to save you money. You go ahead and make out of this for 7 days. I know we were shut down for 2 months, and I had to cook for 6 days out of the week. That was overwhelming. When y'all are like us, like I said, I'm a drive-through food who likes things fast and easy, and going to a Lisco's on Wednesday night is really fast and easy. Going up to, Whole House is really fast and easy. But anyway, I'll make it work for me, and y'all will too. And if you like a little more structure, then these next 10 chapters we're going to go through, it's going to be the chapter for you. So, go ahead and turn to page 167, chapter 9, heads up, drive-through food. Okay, who else is a drive-through food? Please tell me I'm not alone. Thank God. Because, who has time? Really? Especially this past week going back to work. Just go ahead and be honest right now. That last chapter I'm supposed to discuss with y'all tonight, it is not happening tonight. It's going to happen next Tuesday night. Because I didn't have time to go over the men's section. I mean, I know what they need, but I didn't get a chance to plan it out. So just go ahead and let you know. So we're busy. The drive-through foods are just for us. I love the short cuts. I love the Franklin foods whenever possible. And these personal choices help me to stay on plan. And someday they have been a lifesaver for me. All I gotta do is go grab one of the wraps, put some peanut butter in it, throw in a little bit of plain fruit jelly. I got me a peanut butter jelly sandwich. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Remember last week when we talked about that you need to sit down and eat your snack? Well, let me tell you what I did yesterday. I had James run up and give me some lean deli meat. I came home for 30 minutes. I ate my sandwich standing up. Because it was a low-fat sandwich, I ate some cottage cheese from the roasted. Because my lean deli meat, I had like 2 or 3 slices. Guess what I ate my cottage cheese out of? Because I didn't have time to put it in a little bowl, I ate it out of a measuring cup. So, you do what works for you, I should have sat down, savored my snack, my little one, but I didn't have time. I got back to work, because I had kids to take care of. I said, just tell you, every day you can't make it be just pleasurable. I mean, sometimes you got to get it done. So the Franklin foods, they actually taste really good. The Greenfield noodles, I wish some of y'all would cook some this coming week and let me know how you like it next Tuesday night. I love it. I love my wraps I was just talking about. I know you can't overdo these Franklin foods. There's guidelines for a purpose, right? I try not to eat more than 2 a day. They're good. I like them. I also enjoy a nice hot salad. Throw in some chicken or throw in some, turkey meat. There you go. A little bit of dressing. And you don't even have to cook your chicken. Go get your rotisserie chicken. Fast and easy. Taco salad. I love those. Simple and easy. This is how I like the plan work for you. You're going to make it work for you. One size doesn't fit all. No 2 people will do the plan alike. Melissa and I, we both have done this plan for a long time. She still cooks the best meals. And my family, bless their heart, they don't get salmon. Her family gets salmon. So no people's going to do it a lot. The sisters actually want you to develop a plan to fit your own personal lifestyle. Remember, this is your journey. Do not compare to anybody else's journey. Theodore Roosevelt, our 26th president, said it best, comparison is the thief of joy. Romans 12:6 says this, since we have gifts that differ according to the grace given to us, each of us is to use them accordingly. This tells me that we are all unique and different, and when we look at what others are doing and compare ourselves to them, then we're still on a joy for our own personal journey. So your result will be unique according to your journey. And remember, a weight loss of a half a pound, 2 pounds, that's not shabby weight loss. You think about 26 pounds or something. If you just do with the plan, that's 26 pounds in a year. If you lose a half pound a week. If you lose a pound a week, that's 52 pounds a year. And, you know, you can keep on going up. So that is not shabby. So we're all different. Our body's going to do its own thing. That's what you know. You go learn your body. What is the one thing that you can do to avoid comparison and choose joy in your own journey? What can y'all do? I'll tell you what mine is. Because I don't want my joy getting stolen. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the success of other people to inspire me to achieve my own version of success. That's mine. And does anybody have their thought of how they're going to let their joy be stolen from them? Don't look at other people at that success. How are you going to accept your own success and your own time? Anybody got a thought?
I'm just grateful. I'm grateful and thankful for it.
Right. You're grateful and thankful because you have discovered a new way to eat. You know you're getting healthy. You know you have reached a time in your life that you are getting around so well. Other people I know are not have the ability to do that. My dad suffered greatly. That's the reason why I found some healthy mama. I know the Lord led me to some healthy mama, but I did not want to live a lifestyle like my parents. They were good people. They didn't probably eat the best way, but they didn't know to as much then either, like we do now. And I'll claim all my non-scale victories. That's, although my weight might not change, but goodness, I feel better. I got more energy. My skin is cleared up. You know, I feel better about myself. You know, so that's how you keep the joy from being stolen. You find what you see is making a difference in your life, and you claim those victories in your life. Any questions? So if you go to pages 170 through 173, these pages cover 7 days of sample menus for us drive-through food, okay? These meals are going to maybe take you less than 30 minutes to get put together and have it, you know, for your family. So look online for them, look in the book for them. They're there for us to help us out. Okay, if you turn to page 174, Heads Up Purist. Now, a purist is someone that is staunched. They like to grow their own stuff. They like to pluck their own chicken. They might want their own breast-fed meat. They might even do their own eggs, have chicken running around in their backyard. They catch wild salmon in the stream. They have kombucha growing, mushrooms. I mean, they're the ones that just, they want to do it from the ground up themselves. So if this is you, you're going to love this chapter here. So really research this chapter. Also, I want you to think about it. I don't want us to be obsessed over trying to get healthy. What I mean is everything out to kill you. I want you to have that mindset, such as our cell phone towers, the radiation that's coming from them, our good girl moonshine. Should you drink it in a mason jar, or can you drink it out of a plastic bottle? You know, should you use a straw or should you not use a straw? We're trying to get healthy. Don't let these things try to get in your thoughts. You know, God is going to protect us and He's going to keep us. If we can learn what we need to, that's fine. But don't let us, everything is out there to kill you. I don't want you to have that mindset. We can find something wrong with everything, can't we? But it's good to research healthy food, but don't be over obsessive about it, okay? 3 John 1 and 2, the Bible says, above all, beloved, I wish you to prosper and be in good health. But it is up to us to make a good health choices and let God worry about the things that we can't, that are out of our control, that we don't need to worry about. Remember to choose peace over perfection. God is in control. Yes, we got to know what we can do for our health, but don't go, overboard on it. Pages 180 through 183 covers the 7 days of menus for the purest mom. Then y'all go ahead and turn to page 185, chapter 21, Heads Up, Budgeting Mom. we're going to drop weight, and our body's going to be healed by feeding ourselves on a budget. So we can drop the weight, we can balance our blood sugars, and we're going to feed our body without having to spend a whole lot of money. You might spend a little bit more money because it costs more. I mean, that MCT oil is going to cost more than that vegetable oil that you're going to purchase. So go back and reread this chapter for tips on how to make healthy mama work on a budget. I don't want to spend too long because there's a lot of things y'all can just read on y'all. I just want to kind of get the highlights. And the 7-day review is on page 189 through 193, and that's for budgeting moms. Now on page 194, chapter 22 is heads up working moms. This chapter is for the moms who work outside the home. You're going to be packing lunches and snacks. This is going to be part of your life. Yes, I packed my lunch Monday, yesterday. I came home. I left that one at work and I came home and fixed my lunch. So yeah, when you're doing some healthy mom, you're going to be packing your lunches unless you prep ahead of time. Then you don't have to. That's how moms have success even though we work full-time outside the house. If they take a little prepping and a little planning, but it can be done. Do not let your lack of planning though sabotage your journey. You may need to prep on Sunday for the upcoming week, and if you have time, that's a good thing. If you have church Sunday morning and Sunday night, I know that's hard as well. Just the thought of planning and cooking is very overwhelming to me, like I told you. But I know it makes a big difference. But crock-pot meals, they're doable, right? You can put them on in the morning and put them on in the afternoon. One pot, that's all you got to clean up. Look for family skillet meals too. There's a whole chapter in the cookbook on the skillet meals for families. Remember, a few minutes here and there spent on food prep each week can help us save on planning and help us save time and money. It's worth it. Moving on to chapter 23, page 199, pregnant and nursing mothers. The mama in Pregnant Mama refers to all women in any season of life, and it often embraces the literal mama here, the one growing and nurturing life. Not many plans embrace a pregnant and nursing mother. The True Healthy Mama plan rises to the challenge, and it has all the ducks in a row for its nutrition is concerned and for the demand for the pregnant and nursing mother. This is not the time for focusing on weight loss right now for the nursing mother or the pregnant mother. Instead, the True Healthy Mama will help her to gain healthy amount of pregnancy weight without the needless gain of fat. That's the idea of that. On pages 210 through 213, you will find plenty of crossovers, E's and S's and S helpers, and some snack ideas for the nurturing mom. Now, Serene was pregnant when she actually wrote the plan book, and so there is, she goes through her way of doing things when she was pregnant. I think it was her third pregnancy, she said, with True Healthy Mom. So if you want to read about her and her pregnancy and how she handled it with True Healthy Mama, that's on there as well. Alright, y'all ready to jump on over to chapter 25? I'm going to come back to 24 in a little bit, but I want to go ahead and cover heads up vegetarians right now. Y'all remember raw green Colleen from chapter 1? Who was constantly consumed with eating raw vegetables? She wasn't balancing her life at all at that time. She was consuming, it was a scenario in chapter 1. She was eating these raw vegetables and juicing them and everything. Remember what she wasn't getting? She wasn't getting her healthy fats or her protein. Most vegetarians, their diet consists of plant-based foods, and the protein comes from mostly eggs and dairy. Their meals are centered around grains and fruits also. Beans and lentils are not as high in protein, so these mamas will need to add a little bit source of protein such as Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. Balancing our blood sugar is the foundation of True Healthy Mom. So this plan will make it a little harder for vegetarians and especially for the vegans. And they may have to kind of work their own lifestyle as well as add True Healthy Mama into it to make it work for them. Alright, on pages 235 to 239 is the 7-day sample menu for the vegans and the vegetarians. Also, fish will be another good option because you don't eat meat, but you will eat fish. So fish would be a good option for protein. And then there's snack ideas on 239 for the vegans and the vegetarians. But what if a mom wants to transition from vegan or vegetarian to omnivore diet? The sisters give some tips on this as well. Most importantly, take a balanced approach and give your digestive system time to adjust to the animal-based food because you've been used to plant-based. Now you're going to animal-based. You got to rest your stomach a little bit. Your body will thank you for that. Anybody here that's vegans or vegetarians? I mean, I am meat all the way. Actually, the teacher that I work with, he just started working with us last year, but he is actually a vegetarian. So we get him saying this got to be without meat in it. He's a lean man too, as you can imagine. He needs to be in really good health, but he knows not to his mom because I've talked about it forever. I said, go ahead and turn to page 240, chapter 26, heads up allergen-free mothers. Anybody here that suffers allergies or sensitivities to food? This is going to be the chapter that's for you. On Trinity Mama, we customize the plan to any mother, no matter the need or circumstances. As we will learn in this chapter, you may discover you have to leave out a food or two that others can enjoy. I've been blessed. I'm not even allergic to anything. Not even the peanuts, eggs, or anything like that. But for those women, I know that's got to be pretty frustrating. But if you are a mom with multiple allergies, then you know your own food-friendly list. They would have that. You will learn to thrive in your own unique and healthy mom and pastor. And we all have those staple meals that we rotate. Who has those staple meals they rotate all the time? I do. I have my staple meals. I have my pork chops, my radishes, and my green beans. I throw them in the oven. I season it with my ranch powder, some Italian seasoning. That's one of them. My spaghetti, my drink-filled noodles. That's one of them. Taco salad, chicken salad. You know, you just kind of rotate them. So that's what they do. I'm sorry.
So where do you get the drink?
Walmart. They're going to be on the right, where your consoles are at. They're going to be on the bottom shelves. They're going to be in a black box. But they're going to be on the right side of where all your consoles are at. There are plenty of canned food items on the list, even if you are gluten or dairy free. You can look at your food restrictions as a wonderful challenge, or you can look at it as a burden that robs your daily joy. A mom with multiple food allergies and sensitivity, you will be inspired to try new and exciting foods. Think about it. If she's given this plan, she's going to be able to try new stuff that she may not have thought was even possible. Her culinary skills are about to explode with all the new possibilities. But if you're a mom with multiple food allergy sensitivity, this is a very important chapter for you. I'm thankful that I'm okay. I never have to worry about that. I haven't had to worry about that. So on pages 244 through 248 is that 7-day menu for our allergies or sensitivities, mothers with sensitivity. I now flip back to page chapter 24. Page 214, I'm looking for my page. Turtle losers. I kind of want to come do turtle losers and maintenance towards the end of it. I'm going to devote a little bit of time on this, so Belinda, I know you got to go. This chapter is for the moms who are doing everything right and yet isn't losing weight. Turtle losers. This chapter will help you troubleshoot to make sure you are not unknowingly sabotaging yourself. Maybe you don't realize you're making a mistake, but this chapter will help you fine-tune it just a little bit. Does losses of a half a pound per week make you a turtle loser? What do y'all say? Yes or no? That's right, Belinda. No. You're not a turtle loser. I will go ahead and burst your bubble. No. You're not a turtle loser. If you're losing a half a pound to 1 pound per week, you do not have to change anything about your plan, about your weight loss plan. You're right on key, you're right on target. If your weight loss falls for a week or two, or even a month, still stay the course. This is a natural process for your body. My body about, and I think it's in here, is my next paragraph. About every 20 pounds, your body's probably going to stop losing weight. And you might see a stall or just may slow down a little bit. This is where healing is taking place at this particular So what are some possibility or causes for the weight loss? Adrenal fatigue, imbalanced hormones. I think those are the ones and your thyroid. So going back to adrenal fatigue, according to studies, nerves, hormones, and metabolism are suffering after long years of harsh treatments from abuse of calories, counting calories, or long-term fat or carb restrictions. Oh me, because I do a low carb, that's what I have done. Or over-exercising. Who thought that could be? But according to studies, over-exercising too. There's not a problem there. I'm not over-exercising. That is not the reason why my body might slow down. It's not because of exercise. Your body may try to store weight as it heals. So put your focus on nourishing and fueling your metabolism at this time. Page 216 tells us how to fire our metabolism. So read upon that a little bit more. Page 216, how to fire our metabolism. Alright, what about these imbalanced hormones? It's prolactin and your thyroid. High levels of this hormone, the prolactin, can go hand in hand with stubborn weight loss. High prolactin levels may indicate a growth on the pituitary gland, which is a benign condition, but you will need to be addressed by your doctor though. Some lactating mamas find their weight loss has stalled when in actuality they should be losing weight, right? But they find their weight loss has stalled. So I'm just going to give you some tips if you were that nursing mama, and it will fit all of us though. There's an amino acid, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce it. If y'all want to write it down, I will spell it out to you. But it's spelled TRYPTOFAPHAN. I cannot pronounce it. It's an amino acid. Remember, amino acids are proteins that increase your prolactin level. So if this is the case, you would need to scale back on muscle meat. And you may have to pull back a little bit on your dairy products. Instead of eating 6 ounces of chicken, you would want to cut it in half to about 3 ounces of chicken or beef or whatever your muscle meat is. You may need to cut back on Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and whey protein, maybe to once a day. Okay? If you have this amino acid. So to get your protein, you're going to eat more, guess what? Salad. That's a good way to get your salad. It is lower in the amino acids, so be liberal with it. Also, adding a scoop of collagen. And actually, with a bulletproof coffee, it wouldn't hurt to add a little bit of protein to that. So collagen would be a good way to do that. Or gelatin, somewhere in your meal or in your drinks. And a good collagen will melt either in hot or cold drinks. Okay, a really good collagen will. I love it from Great Lakes if y'all look it up. Some people have high prolactin levels for unknown reasons, even when not nursing or even when the pituitary growth are ruled out. So try these tweaks and see if it helps bring that prolactin level down. Now, the next one is your thyroid. Low thyroid levels and elevated prolactin levels go hand in hand as well. The thyroid and elevated prolactin levels. Addressing both of these makes sense. So we've talked a lot about not protecting emails, and it's even more important with hypothyroidism. So I took my thyroid medicine for about a year. I blame it on COVID that my thyroid messed up a little bit. I blame it on COVID that my metabolism went down a little bit. So I went on my thyroid medicine. I took it for a whole year, and it actually went down. So the doctor and I were deciding, I'm just going to come off of it. I'm just going to come off of it because I feel fine. I do not feel like I got low thyroid whatsoever. So I'm going to go back and recheck it in December. I'm going to give it 6 months and just see, that just may be my baseline. You know, my levels just may be just a tad bit lower than everybody else's because I feel just fine. And I don't want to take it if I don't have to. And if I start seeing I have a problem, I'm going to take it. But right now, I'm going to go without it. So the thyroid hormone responds well to gentle carbs. Your potatoes, your brown rice, quinoa, they respond well to gentle carbs. But we're not going to overindulge in them. We want to keep our blood sugar still in the safe zone, don't we? So don't forget about what those numbers are. Half a cup, 3/4 of a cup on your gentle carbs. Testing for thyroid antibodies is very important, y'all. If the presence of antibodies are there, then you have an autoimmune condition Hashimoto disease. This condition cannot tolerate gluten and sometimes dairy. Food with gluten become inflammatory to our bodies, and the inflammation could prevent weight loss. If you have this antibody testing through your thyroid, you have this disease, and then you will be, cannot tolerate gluten, and you may not tolerate dairy because it causes inflammation in your body. Even if you do not have a known allergy to gluten or dairy, you may still test positive for this thyroid antibody. And so read upon it in chapter 26 about the allergen models, okay? If you think you have problems with your gluten, if you think you have this antibody in your body. Does that make sense? Alright, the next one is insulin. High levels of insulin can be an indicator of PCOS, which can be another cause for stubborn weight loss, since it goes hand in hand with severe insulin resistance as well. The sister says since your blood sugar may be sensitive to carbs at first, they suggest pulling back on your carbs. I don't know if I ever read that before. Pull back on your carbs. Y'all know what are our carb numbers supposed to be? You can help me. 45. So if you're going to pull back, what do you think you need to pull it back to? 25. Somewhere between 20 and 25. You're going to do about half of it. Pull back carb. I have never paid attention to that. Chromium and acetal are great supplements for PCOS, and they help to regulate your blood sugar as well and insulin levels. Glucose, the thickener that you're going to do mama cells, helps to level out your blood sugar as well, okay? Eat more okra and watch your Franken foods. So I'll probably need to put back in my Franken foods because in case I should be insulin resistant, I don't think I am. In case I have any of these problems, it wouldn't hurt to pull back a little bit. Also, change up the S field in chapter 11 is the higher learning. Y'all remember we talked about the heavy S, the deep S, the light S? Right, so these will help with your insulin levels. There's a nice size list of tips on page 220 through 221 for turtle losers, okay? One at the bottom of 220 and 3/4 of the page on 221, the tips for turtle losers. Finish up the chapter by studying about the 1-week fuel cycle. Okay, 1-week fuel cycle. This gives you extra help for the very stubborn weight. Only after you have been on plan for at least a couple of months should you try a fuel cycle. Okay, 2 months at least. This cycle is very strict. This is the occasional kickstart of any stall, and if you are a true turtle loser. The fuel cycles will help rev up your metabolism as well as help bring more clarity to each fuel type, your fats and your carbs. You will start the fuel cycle with 2 days of deep S. Remember that was good if you were in a stall or if you ate a really bad meal and off plan. What's another word for off plan? Cheat. So you'll have 2 full days of e-meals, 2 full days of LPs, and 1 day of another deep S. And you don't do this more than 2 weeks at a time, okay? But it is 7 days of 2 deep S, 2 full days of e-meals, 2 full days of LPs, and then back to a deep S, okay? Pages 225 through 230 are the template menus for this 7-day fuel cycle. Remember, give yourself 2 months, though, to be on Trim Healthy Mama before you even do a fuel cycle to help you with these stubborn pains. Okay, turn to page 249, chapter 27, heads up, maintenance mom. Woo woo! Maintenance mom. I'm not where I want to be, but I finally made it to maintenance phase. I feel like I'm there. I'm that 20 pounds from being where I want to be. Yes, I made my weight loss goal. I got there. But I'm not satisfied. I would still like to lose a little bit more. Maybe another, well, it depends on how you go up and down. Right now, I'd like to lose another 20 pounds. I feel like about 150. 4 weeks ago, I was at 146. So, 15, 20 pounds, give or take a little bit. You have plotted through, you've reached your goal, gone on excess pounds, gone you being tired, gone that group yourself. Hello to the newfound energetic Trim Healthy Mama who you have that glow about you, and she is living her best But the most rewarding and the longest part of your True Lucky Mama adventure is just about to begin. And what now? Where do we go now? This new maintenance season is your time to soar into health and reap the benefits of your commitment. Mine was 10 months. It took me 10 months to get to 150. Every maintenance journey is going to look different. You will learn to make little tweaks here and there as you listen to your body and see how you respond to the extra crossovers. Crossovers, not just emails, crossovers. Your cards are going to stay the same, but your fats are going to pick up and crossover. Let's see, I wrote that number down. Because see, I don't do crossovers, so I have to go back and refresh my memory. Your fats are in between 20 and 30 grams. Your carbs are going to stay the same. So you eat your fat to what? 5? But in the crossover, you can bump the fat up to 30, okay? All the tools you need, you learn to help you get to your goal weight. You will continue to use them. No whispering. You will learn how to add these crossovers to keep the weight at the number you decided was a healthy number for you. I decided 150 was a healthy number. Well, it's not enough. I want to go down a little bit more. But I'm not going to stress over it because I feel good. You know, I'm happy. I know I get silly sometimes, but I'm happy. And the beauty of this is your body may continue to shrink even if your weight hasn't dropped 1 single pound. What is happening is called body recomposition. Y'all all heard that terminology before? You're continuing to add lean muscle and the fluffy fat is disappearing. Y'all, because I was 90 pounds overweight, I'm going to keep some of this stuff through here. I mean, it's genetic part of it. I'm not going to have no lean tummy. I'm always going to have a loop because I had a C-section. So my body is never going to be perfect like I want. But I'm not going to let nobody steal my joy just because that woman is, you know, just got the perfect body. I'm not going to, worry about that. I'm where I'm at, and I'm happy where I'm at. But I think because I keep goals, it keeps me from going up more. So always keep a goal. Always have an event that keeps you wanting to go a little lower or stay where you're at. I think that's what I look at. So the sisters suggest 3 to 4 crossover meals per week. 3 to 4 crossover, not eat. Once you reach maintenance stage, 3 to 4. So pay attention to how these crossovers are actually affecting your body. Remember, the scales may or may not change, so you might have to go by your waistline. So when you start adding those crossovers, because you're adding extra fat, healthy fat. What are our healthy fats? Coconut oil, butter, MCT oils, olive oil, your healthy fat. Avocado, really good. And if you like olives, I love olives. Olives are a good healthy fat too. So check your waistline, see how you are doing with adding these extra crossover meals. And if you see that your body is responding to these slow burning carbs and extra healthy fat, then fine. But if you see that you can get away, then go back to emails. Or go back to some S pills if you have to. I know I'm trying to play around with a few emails now, okay? I haven't really ventured over into the crossovers yet. I want to, but I'm just now playing with emails because I am petrified of emails. I ate an email yesterday for lunch, I ate an email today for lunch, and people are like, "You're eating?" I'm like, "Yeah, what you eating?" I'm like, "I'm eating a little fat sandwich." They're like, "Is it good?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I put just a little bit of mayonnaise on it, and I got some mustard, and I got some lettuce and tomatoes and my Ezekiel bread." And I enjoyed it. I got me some blue chips. That's really good too. And you got the nice little meal, and I was actually sitting down eating it.
Blue corn chips.
Blue chips you get at Walmart.
It's made from blue corn. Blue corn.
Blue corn chips.
Yeah.
They have low carbs in them, but it's healthy fat are in it, and usually it's the flour is a personal choice. It may not be what Serene, one of the sisters, would use, but Pearl might would eat the blue corn chips.
I have a question. Okay, on that recipe with the orange creamsicle, it's an e-meal. It falls under e-meal. So, but is that whole blender considered one meal, or is it just one diet?
I'd have to look at the directions and see what the serving size is. I would assume it's one. Most smoothies are one serving. I dare say it's one serving, but we would double check it. So you can have the whole amount. Most of the time, your smoothies are not more than one serving.
Yeah.
Not that we do a whole bunch of them, but what I have seen is all one serving. I know Melissa does quite a few of them.
Yeah, it's usually,
shakes.
it's usually a one serving.
Because that picture's, I mean, that blender's big.
And it's, yeah, it'll fill you up fast.
So because I know that my thyroid is a little bit low, and because of studying, you know, I'm really studying, I realized I need a few more emails, so I am playing around with them. You know, kidding aside, I really am. Going back and rereading and preparing for this, it's been really a godsend for me because it opened up my eyes to it. I read it 7 years ago, but I really read it, you know, in the last month. So really sit down and read it. When you have time, read it and go into it and really study it like you're going to give a lesson. You will see what's really in it then. So these crossovers, not your emails, but your crossovers are designed still not to fight your blood sugar, okay? But you've got those healthy fats in there along with your slow burning carbs. So they're still not going to fight your blood sugar. You may be the one that can handle a crossover at every meal, or you may just can be the one that can do it 3 to 4 times a week. And you'll learn and you'll discover what your body can and cannot tolerate. So it's your journey, so you're going to navigate up what your own body needs. Make it stay in an incredible place to live in, but be careful not to fall back into old habits that put you to the unhealthy side. Because what got you to the unhealthy side to start with? Was that getting anywhere? No. So we gotta stay cautious and stay in our lane. That's a new saying goes nowadays. Stay in our lane. So get up and shake yourself off because you know you feel crummy and you're unhappy there, right? So what you're gonna do? You're gonna forgive yourself and you're gonna give yourself grace. You have come too far to turn back now. 3 John 1 and 2 says, "Beloved, I wish above all things that you would prosper and be in good health, even as thy soul prosper." So it's clear from the scripture that good health is a biblical blessing. Deuteronomy 30 and 19 challenges us. The scripture says, "I have set before you life and death, blessings and cursing. Therefore choose life, that you and your descendants may live." We have a choice every morning to get up and start the day and be thankful for His mercies. Because we know His mercies are new every day, don't we? So if we messed up yesterday, just wipe that slate clean. We can choose to live life, or we can choose death. For our bodies, are you going to get up and eat a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner that giving you life? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up and eat my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I know that's going to provide life for my body, physically and spiritually. If you'll notice, there is no recipes for making mom. That's because there's already simple recipes in your nursing mothers and lactating mothers. So there's no recipes there. But also, think about this. Still, one size doesn't fit everybody, does it? A second reason is maintenance moms will need to tweak it to fit her lifestyle, and the third reason is there are already simple menus, as well, which is mentioned in the pregnant nursing mom chapter. I got to throw this in here. So last Friday morning, I was watching Leave It to Beaver, and Wally came into his kitchen. His mom was in the kitchen, and he goes, "Mom, do we have any good snacks in the refrigerator?" And Mama goes, what is her name? I can't think of her name right now. She goes, "Only good wholesome food," and Raleigh replied, "That's what I thought." So back in that day, they didn't have the processed stuff like we have. Now, I kid you not, it's been a long time since I've been into a Sam's Club, so we got us a Sam's membership back during the summer. I don't really see anything in there for a true healthy mama. I don't feel like I'm wasting my money. Because everything is processed in Sam's. Everything is processed. I did find some bread. I did find some meat. with Zevia in it, called Zevia. Zevia. Instead of with aspartame and all this other stuff. So if you really want to get on the bandwagon, there is ways to even drink with you at home, or if you want to take it with you if you don't want to drink a Diet Coke. I mean, we definitely don't need the regular Coke when we go out, so it's either a Diet Coke or water or unsweet tea or something like that. And I'm still trying to get off the diet drinks, y'all. I know it's going to get out of the diet drinks. I'm a work in progress, just to be honest.